Welcome back to my channel, Open the Door. This is episode 143. There is no secret sauce. I choose love over fear. If you've been waiting for the moment when fear disappears before you choose love, it's not coming. Healing doesn't remove fear, and it has not removed my fear, but it has taught me that I no longer need to let fear lead me. So there is no secret sauce. There's only the choice. This episode isn't about pretending that fear doesn't exist. It's not about positive vibes only. It's not about being healed enough to love. Here's the core truth. Healing doesn't erase your past. What it does do is it changes your relationship to it. Fear still shows up. I just don't let it make my decisions anymore. Your past gives you reasons to fear, and your nervous system learned survival from these experiences. Love once felt unsafe, conditional, or expensive, and it may still feel that way based on relationships in your life. For me, for a long time, fear sounded like wisdom. I told myself that I was protecting myself through the fear. But the healing showed me the difference between protection and imprisonment. Fear comes from what happened, but love comes from who I am now. How did I get from the space of a fear-based living motivation into just motivated by love? It took many, many years of healing and a lot of effort on my part. What actually changed and what didn't change? So healing didn't make me fearless, it didn't make me naive, and it didn't make me forget. What healing did is it slowed my reactions. It taught me discernment versus being defensive, and the ability to pause before making choices. So through the healing, it gave me space. And in that space, I learned that I can choose love even when fear is in the room. I've talked several times on this channel about the aspect of moving through fear. That fear can't be eliminated, but we can step through it into whatever's laid before us. In any case, and you'll find great rewards in that, by the way. So choosing love doesn't mean that we're ignoring our boundaries. So choosing love doesn't mean that we're going to ignore the boundaries that we set. Loving doesn't mean overgiving. Loving doesn't mean abandoning ourselves. Love doesn't mean reopening old wounds. Sometimes choosing love looks like walking away. Sometimes it looks like saying no. Sometimes it looks like not proving anything to anyone anymore. Love isn't soft, but it is grounded. Okay, here's a little trick that fear is going to pull on you continually along your path. Okay, so you need to have this heads up to know that this is going to happen. Fear will always try another move on you. So if fear is noticing that you're moving through the fear in one aspect of your life, but still have great fear in another, then fear is going to challenge you in that aspect. It'll always try that one last move, and it's going to ask, what will you do now? Your response is going to say, this time I trust myself. This time I move through the fear. And then take the steps to do that, regardless of how hard your heart is pounding. Here's some prompts for you, some reflections for you to think about. The first one is, where does fear still get the final vote in your life? The second question is, what would choosing love look like for you without betraying yourself? And the third question is, are you waiting to feel safe, or are you waiting to trust yourself? Take some deep thought and consideration on these questions. There is no rushing this healing journey. Remember that. In close, I'd just like to say, you don't choose love because you're healed. You heal because you start choosing love. There is no secret sauce and no perfect timing to this whole healing journey. There's no version of you that has to arrive first in order to make progress forward. There is just this moment and the choice that you make in it. And today, I choose love, again, over fear. If this resonated with you, sit with it. You don't need to change anything today. Just notice who's been making the choices and where they've been coming from. Just that one tiny little step for today. I hope you've been doing well. Life's thrown me a few curveballs like life tends to do, but nothing I couldn't handle, and I'm doing just fine. I'll be back again soon. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you shortly in just a few more days, and in the meantime, I wish you peace and love and light. And that's it for today. Bye.